Hello, good afternoon. Welcome to another video from T.W White Sons. Just taken in part exchange only yesterday. We have here a Nissan Qashqai 1.6 Tekna manual diesel. We're delighted to have this car as a part of our used car offering. It's in really lovely condition. It's covered about 47,000 miles, but I'll get the exact mileage when we get into the car. Now, like with all our videos, I always like to give a little bit of background on the vehicles, where they've come from, etc, etc. Now, this car was bought used by the previous owner from Nissan Ancasters in Bromley. So the Ancaster Group, I think they've got a branch in Bromley. I believe this car was an ex-demonstrator, okay, and then they've had the car from about a year old until yesterday, when they picked up their new to them Mazda CX-5. In case you're curious, they bought a CX-5 manual petrol, a couple of years old, a really lovely example with about 10,000 miles. Now, this car is presented in like a machine grey. It's got the full black leather, it's got the panoramic roof. Now, forgive my ignorance of the specs of Qashqais. Even though we've had a lot of these, I always get a bit confused, because I think the full leather option was an option above the Tekna spec, and so was the panoramic roof. But I could be incorrect, so please do correct me if you do know. But this has got the full black leather, heated front seats, electric driver's seat, and the panoramic roof. Car enjoys a full service history, which I shall share with you in just a moment. But I just want to emphasise the condition of this car. Look, all the wheels are in good condition. Tyres look very new to me, although I'm not a tyre expert, but they do look very good. Now, this car is actually a February 2016 vehicle, so it is actually a 2016. But look at the condition, wonderful, absolutely wonderful. So let's start round the back. So you've got this enormous boot, extremely family friendly, so that means to me you can put push chairs in, etc, etc. You've got this like cavity floor, which you can rearrange to give you like a divide in the boot, and this is a boot tidy, a divide in the boot, which means you can put your shopping bags or whatever in the car, and they're not going to all roll around. It's something that Mazda have introduced on their CX-30s. I think it's a good idea, because every time I put shopping in the back, it's never in the bags when I get home. And then you've got this like sort of cavity floor where you can put your, I don't know, your sponges or your turtle wax or chamois leather. And for those of you who are interested, the car has space for a spare wheel, but doesn't actually have one. I believe they can be bought as an accessory, as with most modern cars these days. So, big boot, you've got a 60-40 split rear seat, you've got this parcel shelf that will come out if you need more room. Now, I can't remember if Qashqai seats go flat, so let's have a look. So, look at that, you've got a flat loading area there. So yeah, lots of space indeed. The back seats, they really do look unused, or they've used, you know, not very often. You've got ISOFIX anchorage on the outer two rear seats. Okay, so for those of you with ISOFIX baby seats, etc., that'd be useful to know. But these seats, they really are, they haven't gone shiny. You know, when sort of leather seats get used a lot, they go a little bit shiny. There's none of that on these seats. The previous owners, I don't think, had young children. So, you know, it's perhaps it hasn't been used much in the back. Now, look at this enormous sunroof. I love that. I know my soon-to-be 3-year-old son would love sitting in the back and looking up at the stars. He's fascinated with the moon at the moment. Always asking me where it's gone. And look, even the driver's seat, you know, you've got a bit more shine on that, obviously, but even the passenger seat is really really good condition. Okay. Now, for those of you with young children, you can also turn off the passenger airbag with a key. Now, that's sort of the topic of conversation in my household, because my mum has a car where you have to buy the car branded child seat for the airbag to go off, and she's ended up buying a car seat that's probably worth more than the car. But this one you can just turn off with the key. Okay, so I'm going to go around the other side. Now you've got the keyless entry, okay, all right, which will lock and open the car without having to get the keys out. See, the keys were in my pocket, 2 keys by the way, so I'll do that again. So that's lock, okay, lock, and then open. All right, so you can leave the keys in your handbag or whatever in your pocket. Now there's some controls down here. Now I forgot to mention, this is the 4-wheel drive model, okay, and you can lock it here. There's some sort of diff lock, yeah, this is a 4-wheel drive car. You've got parking sensors front and rear. You can turn off here. You've got the engine start stop, you can switch off there. Lane departure warning, traction control. All right, so it's got all the safety devices. Now I'm going to start the car up, so that even prompts you, put your foot on the clutch and then you push the start button here. Look, the wing mirrors are folded out. They folded automatically, by the way. These little lights here are your blind spot monitoring. They'll light up if someone overtakes you. So lots of safety features on this car. There's the mileage there, 47,479 miles. Now I want to share the service history with you. So this is all present and complete. So it's a local car, LY65. A lot of our Mazdas are registered on that prefix. Have a look. Have a look here. So the car's been serviced. So it was a Feb 16 car, serviced in Feb 17, Feb 18, almost to the day, a year to the day. Then October 18, so that's a bit premature. Okay, 19, October 19, annual, and that was done at Mark's Garage, 01959. So that is Biggin Hill. That's where the customers live. Okay, and it was last serviced at 46,337 miles. So 46, that's like 1,100 miles ago in November 21. So the car has a full and complete service history. Right, so you've got this lovely leather wrapped steering wheel, which is in great condition. You've got up, down, in and out on the steering column. You've got this sat-nav, DAB, Bluetooth stereo here. Let me just show you look, you've got reverse camera, but you've also got a 360 camera. Okay, so no excuse for bad parking. DAB radio, which is great. I think a lot of radio stations are going to be going to that. But look, you've got Hart Dance, Hart Essex, Hart Kent, Hart London, Hart Surrey. I mean, how many Hart stations does there need to be? But there'll be something on there for everyone. Auxiliary, if you've got a Bluetooth device paired up, you'll be able to stream music. Nav, dead easy to use. I've used these before. But it's got our postcode in.
The route has been calculated.
There you go, nice and quick.
Digitized road.
Much better than the older Qashqais, I'll be honest. I didn't really like their sat nav. You have a CD player, SD card slot. I've never really known people to use music off an SD card, but hey yo. Info, apps, Facebook, Google, so you can connect the car to the internet. Yeah, I think that would be quite interesting. Eco score 72. Pull away cruise decelerating. I think that's where we save energy. Climate control, you've got dual zone, works brilliantly. Oh, hello. Oh, wonderful. Look at this. You've got a heated front windscreen. I thought that was exclusive to Fords. So look, you can see the little elements in the windscreen. Wonderful. So this really is a very, very well spec car. I've never noticed that on the other Qashqais I've had. Camera, I think we went through this. Look, side. There you go. Look, side, rear. You've got the little markers to help you park. 6-speed box. You've got the, I call it the finger brake. All right, with hill hold assist, heated seats. So a very well spec car indeed. Cruise control, all your volume controls and bits and pieces here. In fact, let's have a look what we've got here. Right, so here you can go into your settings, driver assistance, display settings, vehicle settings, maintenance, tyre pressures, units, language, driver assistance. So you've got driver attention alert. It'll let you know if the car, if it thinks that you're perhaps not paying enough attention, you're a bit tired. Traffic signs, it'll alert you. Chassis control, trace control. I'm not terribly sure what that is. I'm going to look that up. Steering effort. So you can change your steering from normal to sport. Wow, didn't know it had that. Driver attention, driver aids. So you've got lane keep assist. Yeah, lane departure warning. Blind spot monitoring, which I mentioned earlier, where if somebody overtakes you or undertakes you, it'll light up. Emergency brake assist. So all great stuff, really great stuff. Oh, by the way, the car is Euro 6, so for those of you who live near the North and South Circular, do not fear, this car is ULEZ compliant. I think it was right on the cusp, but we did check when we took the car in part exchange. So this car, if you need any more information on this car, if you need any more photos or any more videos, any more specific photos and videos, please don't hesitate to ask. Nothing is too much bother, no matter how trivial it is. We're happy to help. And do try it any time of day. If it's out of normal working hours, just send an email or give us a call, leave a voicemail, and we do pick them up out of hours. We are open 7 days a week, okay? Part exchange is obviously extremely welcome. Even though we are a Mazda dealer, we welcome any part exchange, whether it be a Nissan or a Suzuki. In fact, Suzukis we do sell. We have a Suzuki franchise in our group, but it doesn't have to be a Mazda or Suzuki. Okay, the cars will come with a year's comprehensive warranty, and that's not a warranty with a silly claim limit of £250. It will be the value of the car. So it is a warranty that is worth the paper it's printed on, and it will also have a year's roadside assistance. Now this car, we'll give a little check over in the workshop. Obviously it was last serviced in November, just to make sure everything is tickety-boo, but apart from that, this car is ready to go. Okay, so it'll have a year's warranty, year's roadside assistance. We have cleaned the car, but we'll give it another clean, ready for the next owner to enjoy. So we've covered the warranty. Yeah, we've covered part exchange. We have great finance facilities. We have the option to extend the warranties as well. All right, so thanks for watching this video. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope I've not missed out too much, and we look forward to hearing from you. Thank you. Bye-bye.